and welcome back to Quilting Beauty and Books, my corner of YouTube. I pray that you and your family are all doing well today and that you enjoyed today's video. As you can tell by the title, guys, I am doing a book haul. I'm so excited about this haul because that means I met my reading goal, reading 15 to 20 books prior to purchasing. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the books. The first book I want to share with you guys was a gift. It was from my son for my birthday. He bought me the Illuminated Scripture Journal New Testament set. And he wanted to make sure that I loved it prior to getting the other ones, the Old Testament one. The Old Testament ones, I should say. They come like this. And each journal has a different cover, which I think is phenomenal. I'm going to quickly show you the covers. There is Matthew. Mark. Luke. John. Acts. Keep my hand out the way so you can see. Romans. First Corinthians. Second Corinthians. Gorgeous. Galatians. Ephesians. This foiling is just absolutely phenomenal. Philippians. I wonder if these are fireflies because look like the butts are illuminated. I don't know what they are, but if you know, let me know. This is Colossians and Philemon. First and Second Thessalonians. First and Second Timothy along with Titus. Hebrews. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. James. First, Second Peter and Jude. First, Second, and Third John. And the book of Revelation. Gorgeous. So yeah, I look forward to using these. I don't know what I'm going to use, how I'm going to use them. I think I am going to do the use them for Bible studies, like when we do them with Nay and Sisters of Pearl. You know, when we do Bible studies, or maybe I want to do a Bible study like I'm doing Bible studies with my dad's church. I'm just sliding these back in the case and talking to y'all at the same time. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use them for. And let me show you one thing I love about these books is that in each book it opens up with the face page, and then it has a preface, and it's giving you the letting you know the Bible, the ESV translation. That's the translation. I'm sorry, and the publishing, and praise to God, honor and praise goes to God, and then it goes into the actual scripture. Now, it doesn't do the history and stuff like that. Well, I guess if I was going to do a study, I will use this page to do it, or write it here, like who the author is and stuff like that. But yes, you can see that it starts off with the scripture, but on this page, every other page is blank, and that page you can use to do your drawings if that's your, zhish. That's not mine. But take notes, and then you have another page of the word, and again a blank page. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I hunted. Yes, I am going to take full advantage of that blank page and the page that was written on to, because I'm sure I am going to be adding all kind of sticky notes and all that kind of good stuff along right with it for, to have a full set of notes. So yes, I look forward to doing that. Okay, and again, that is the full set back in the box, the gift box. Next, I'm going to show you the books that I have on my e-reader. And the first 4 books are from Tope Amadisho, and they were only available for my e-reader. So I'm going to show you pictures up here. The first one is called Once Upon a First Love. The next one is called I'll Keep Loving You. The next one is called He Sees Me. And the last one from Tope Amadisho is My Conversations with God. The next 3 are all by Bonnie S. Calhoun. These books go along with this series of hers that I started. And the series is called The Stonebreak Chronicles. And these are the novellas that go with the actual books. I'm not sure which order they go in, but the first one I have on my e-reader that I'm looking at is called Aftershock. The next one is called Surge. And the last one is called Tremors. So each of the books start with a novella. So prior to reading the very first book, it had a novella, and then I read the first book, and then the novella, and then I read the second book, and then I read the novella, and then the last book. So I look forward to, I know I read book number 1. I have to read the novella so I can, because I didn't know that they existed prior to starting reading. Bonnie, I did contact Bonnie. I had a question for her, and she told me about the novellas at that time, and I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So now I got to catch up and read the first novella and the second one prior to reading book number 2. Now onto the physical books. I have books from Dollar Tree, Amazon, eBay, and of course christianbook.com. I am going to start with my Dollar Tree books because they're sitting right here in front of me. The first one is by Sarah, is it Sadie? Saedi. She wrote the book The Lost Kids, Falling in Love is Never Ever Simple. And she also wrote a book called Never Ever. If this is good, of course, I'm going to read that book, Never Ever. And this is the cover. The next book is on Pope Francis, and this is a future of faith, the path of change in politics and society. I don't know about you guys, but I love to read about the popes. Ever since the last pope that, the previous pope that passed away, it was a John Paul, I think it was. Ever since the second, ever since reading his or seeing his story, I was like, oh Wow, I love it, and I'm hoping one day I'll find the book so I can read it too. I've just been interested in the popes, and now that my daughter goes to a Catholic high school, you know, of course, I want to read up more about Pope Francis. The next 3 books are from eBay, and they're all by the same author, and it is Lee. And I am looking forward to reading these books. I did get them in a bundle set, so yeah. The first one is called Demon, a Memoir. Not that I want to get to know the devil any more better, but I just wanted a cool novel that reflected who he is, I should say. Because, you know, I tried with Lucifer, The Fall of Lucifer. Well, I couldn't get into that one because it was just too much fluff in the book. I did talk about that previously, and that had to, you know, take them out my collection. But hopefully, not saying that I'm going, you know, you can humanize them. I just want a cool book about them. So hopefully that is it, and then I can get that out my system. The next book is Iscariot. And this is a novel of Judas, you know, the one that betrayed Jesus. And lastly is Hava, the story of Eve. These 2 were because of my girl, Nate. She highly recommended these 2 books, so I wanted to go ahead and get them. The next several books I got all from Amazon. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The first 2 are by Tope Amadasho. You guys gonna get tired of me talking about her too. I love her. She's a Nigerian author. If you guys just want something different to step out the box, I love her books because she kept it 100% in the Nigerian flow. She was not trying to come and write an American book when, you know, we already have a plethora of them. She is staying over in her home, and I am loving it. I am learning more about, you know, the culture and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not a little bit Nigerian too, so, you know, I'm going to support. According to Ancestry DNA. And I do believe it because they connected me with relatives that I know I have. So that was pretty cool. The first one is called Dance With Me, and it is Tope Amadasho again. Gorgeous. Now, yes, you're like, girl, didn't you just do a book review about her a month or so ago? I did. She sent that book to me. I love the book so much. I wanted it in physical form. To go with book number 2 of this series is called Crumbled. Gorgeous covers. Gorgeous covers. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I was supporting my girl. So I have all of her books now. Well, she got 2 that's coming out. I was on a launch team for With These Shoes I Be Wed, and book number 2 should be coming out soon. So I'm getting them too. The next book is by Joan Ebola. She is also a Nigerian author, and this is a devotional, an outpourings of a beloved heart, a 30-day poetry devotional. I thought this would be cool to add to my collection, and it's all about God's love. So cool. The next one is because Instagram made me do it, and I went on to this author's Instagram page and just fell in love with her, and I just had to get, I know I'm going to love books 1, 2, and 3 in this series. This one is by Sarah Manzan, and it is called Molly. Tell me that cover ain't cute. This cover is freaking cute, okay? I love it. Another devotional I have is called the Women of Color Daily Devotional, and it is the Fall Winter Edition. Loving it. The next one is another Nay Made Me Buy book. It's called The Last Man at the End by R. William Bennett. The next two are part of a series that I started last month, and it was called The Skin Map was the name of the book. The series is called A Bright Empire's novel. This is book number 3 in this series, and it's called The Spirit Whale. Gorgeous cover. And then you can see some of the skin map right there. Yes, I can't wait. And here is book number 4, and it is called The Shadow Lamp. And there is book number 4. And these 2 books are by Stephen R. Lawhead. And I already own book number 5. I think it's called The Fatal Tree, something like that. The last of my books, guys, are all from none other than christianbook.com. They need to sponsor a sister. No, I'm just teasing. But they do, really. As much as books that I buy from them, of course. Hit a sister up, y'all. Hit a sister up. The next book is, I don't know if this is a series or not, but it's called A State of Grace. It's not called. It's at the top. It says A State of Grace novel, and it's by Tammy L. Gray, and it's called Love and a Little White Lie. I think this cover just called me, and I think also Nate mentioned this book. Somebody mentioned this book. I thought it was Nate. I'm not sure. The next 3 books are by Melanie Dickerson, and it is the last 3 books I needed for the Hangenheim series, and that was The Piper's Pursuit. And actually, these are the books I need to read this month. The Peasant's Dream and The Orphan's Wish. Now down to the last 3 books. The first one is called The Choosing, and it is by Rachel Decker. Cover is stunning. I'm sorry, I thought that said that Ted was her husband. I was like, I thought that was her daddy. It is her daddy. The next book is called Eve, and it is by William Paul Young. And William Paul Young, if you didn't know, he wrote the book The Shack. So I have 2 books now about Eve. I'm hoping this is the same Eve I'm thinking about. You know, Mother Eve. And the last book is by Bonnie S. Calhoun, and it is called Storm. And this is book number 3, the final book of the Stonebraid Chronicles. So now I have all 3 books and all 3 novellas, so I can go ahead with ease and finish that series. Well, guys, that was it. There was a lot of books to me anyway. I do know my end of year haul is going to be quite extensive. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that haul too. And then I will be telling you guys about what I plan to do next year with how I'll be choosing books. This year I will have to read at least 15 to 20 books. Now I have a whole new different way I'm going to do it, because you can see this is one bookshelf right here. Here is the other one right here. I only plan on having 3 bookshelves, and yeah, I don't plan on extending it out anymore for my nonfiction section. For my fiction section. I'm sorry, for my nonfiction section, I have a bookshelf, one bookshelf for it. Something's going to have to go in order for me to, get more books. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like and share. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so. Well, if not, what are you waiting on? Let me know down in the comments what I can do to make you hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, I need you to click that bell so you'll be notified of my next upload. You know what? I think I'm fine just the way I am. I just want y'all to subscribe. Okay? Okay. Thank you. And then go ahead and follow me over on Instagram and Goodreads. Goodreads is where I put all my reviews of my books. Both at the handle of Quilting, Beauty, and Books. And until the next video, guys, be blessed. Bye.